Hello everybody, Icelandic Farmer here, and welcome back to Goldcrest Valley. Last video we were actually making sure that we will get fertilized all the fields, and we actually used something like, it's called weeder. It's a machine that you drive over the fields in the first growth stage, and it actually fertilizes at the same time. So now our first field is actually ready to harvest, as you can see right here. This is actually wheat we have seeded in this field, and it's going to give us some straw. I have been doing a lot of thinking. If I will show you here, go into the menu here and go to vessels overview. You see all these vessels there is in red. That means that they are old and time to change. We're not maybe able to go and change like all our tractors and such, but we are at least able to change our harvester. And I really want to change the trailer. I feel the trailer quite small. You're going to cart all the time with it. If we get a bigger harvester, it is not going to be able to empty the harvester in one go. But I haven't totally decided which harvester we should go for. What I'm going to do, just walk over here. Let's see. We maybe should think about, we have some eggs here, I think. Yeah, actually quite a lot of them. So let's just pick those eggs up, take it with us to the town when we are going there. Could actually just sell them at the same time. Let's see. I'm not sure how much money that the eggs are going to give us, but every cent counts, as we have already talked about earlier, I think. If I don't remember wrong. Did we get all of them now? Let's see if we go in. Yeah. So we have 28 eggs in our backpack. So that is something. It will give us some money at least. So let's find the harvester. If I remember right, it's standing right over there where we put it. Drive that one to the store, because you get more money. I think there is, if we go into the menu here again and just look, this price, if you drive this to the store, you will actually get 20% more for the machine by driving it to the store and selling it there, instead of just go like here in the garage and select it and sell it. Then you will only get this price. But when you drive it to the store, you will get 20% more. So let's see, we need to just unfold this one, lift the header. Of course, we should put the beacons on. Can you see? This is a really nice feature in the game. If your graphic card can handle this, I recommend you put these feature on. It's before you start the game, you go into your graphics advanced graphics, and you can put that on. I don't actually totally remember what the name is there, but you can find it under the beacon or something. I really like, you can even see it is bouncing off the trees and drive down on the sign there. Um, it gives it a little bit more realistic look, I think. But that is my opinion. You can just do whatever you want, but I like it. Everything that is extra is nice. So it's going to take us a good time to drive this one to the store. I am doing another series. If you haven't been watching my new series that I've been doing, Sosnovska Not, by Johnny Wee. I have actually yesterday did do our personal interview with him on a multiplayer on his map. I really loved talking to him, and I have actually played quite a lot of multiplayer farming simulator with him, and it seems like we do like playing the same way and always get along. We haven't fought about anything yet. I don't think we have, no. And I'm not going to fight him either, because I mean, I live in Norway and he lives in Australia, and I'm not going to sit in that airplane waiting to can hit him in the face. And I don't think I ever going to need to either. I recommend that you should look at that video, the interview video, because he have very many good points on modding and such, and he is one of the modders that try to make, what do you say, the map more like realistic as it should be, like all the animals on one place at the farm. You don't have to drive around the whole map to be able to find your pigs, for example, or your cows. I mean, your cows on this map is just down here with the store in town, and your pigs are almost on the other end of the map. Yeah, we're driving over people here. And the sheeps, yeah, they're not so far away from the farm. They are okay. That's livable. You can live with that. But I feel I want all the animals at the farm, bigger fields and such. But that is me. As I have said, my personal opinion. I like bigger fields. I feel as you can see, we get 30,000 instead of 20,000 for selling this at the store. So we need to reverse, get back, and sell. Thank you. I am more for bigger fields. In 13, Farming Simulator 13, I played a map that was called Paradise, and quite a big map. I think it was 4 times the size of the original map, or even bigger. I don't remember exactly the size, but that map had big, nice fields, and I loved that map in many ways. Well, wait a second. What harvester do we want to have? What is the size on this one and this one? Let's buy this. I want to do some Fendt harvester. Header, which one is the smallest? 10, 7. Select. Buy. There. What we want to do, we want to have another tipper. I want to buy this one. It's a nice tipper. It's not too big and it's not too small. Let's buy that one. We want white tires, white color, main color. Let's just see what happens with that. There. So what was the difference here? Actually, I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, we are really much alike when it comes to the fields and such. We like the big fields and so I think that is why we actually like playing together. And he's really easy to play with and nice to talk to too. So if you just watch that video, I recommend it. You will get a good there goes another sign. We are driving down all the signs in the town. Who cares? Not me. It will show you what kind of a person he is and how he think when he is modding. And it gives you a little, if you are not modding yourself, it will give you some idea how a person that is doing the map that you are playing. For example, you find a map on a download site and download it because you think it looks really good, and it will give you some insight in the person that is have been doing the map. I enjoyed talking to him there and listen to his story and everything. So I recommend that to watch Sosnowska Not, an interview with Johnny Wee, episode 3. Really nice. It's quite long, but if you are interested in listening to two old folks talking, I recommend that you should listen, look at that video. On this map, we haven't gotten quite far yet. We did have quite good start money because we actually moved from Germany, Kleinselheim. Our I think that is in Germany. You can correct me if I'm wrong. At least everything was in German. And went to America and bought this farm here. And we are still we still have a little bit of money left, but I even think we have some loan. Just by doing what I have done now, sold the old harvester, it actually saved us money by how much is it for this one? The Fant. The harvest is 762 and the header is 40 euros per day. So we were paying over 2,000 euros per day for maintenance on the harvester only. Not as much for the header, of course, but so we are saving at least 1,300 euros per day. So every money that you can save is a good money. So even though you are buying this one for quite a lot of money, if you're going to keep this one for a while, and this one is even bigger harvester, it will save you money right away. That's my philosophy. I wanted to tell you I have mine. I do harvest, or not harvest. Maybe I could not say harvest, but take care of the fields in my specialty way. Or me and John actually found a good way to do stuff. When you have harvested the field, like we are going to do now, we are going to start on harvesting in this field here. Before you cultivate it or plow it, take a fertilizer sprayer and take the first fertilized stage right away there. When you have fertilized your first time, take and cultivate it, and after you have cultivated, seed it, or you could, if you don't have a seeder with fertilizer, fertilize it once more and then seed it. And when it have gotten in the first growth stage, you could get a tractor if you are using the crop destruction when you're driving in. If you drive in the crop, and that it will crush it. If you're using that mod, then you only need to do in the end at the first growth stage is just to take and weed it with the red machine that I showed you here in the beginning of the video. And then you have done all the 3 stages of fertilizing, and you don't need to drive into the crop while it is growing. That's my recommendation. I think it is working actually really good. Now we did not plow that field here. We did only seed it and fertilize it, and then weeded it and fertilized it one more. So we are only up to 90% of possible yield on that field. So let's jump out here. He will take care of that himself. And let's see, where is the tractor? Here. Get this one over to the store, sell that trailer there, and take another one with us. Back the new one. So let's see, there's no traffic. No, let's just drive. There are some, of course, there are many ways to do it. I just like to do this stuff like that. Try to minimize the driving in the crop. Of course, if you're having carry wheels or narrow wheels on your tractor, you will not crush your plant in the field, of course. And they have actually done an update on that mod, that it will not kill the grass, it will just get it back to the first growth stage, if I remember right. And it is more realistic for me. I think you shouldn't be able to drive in the crop without crushing it. At least crushing it. Maybe not kill it, but you will crush it at least. And so that is one way to not drive in the crop, so you get all the fertilizer states without driving in the crop. And yeah, I think that was all. It's just a recommendation, of course. You are allowed to do exactly as you want to do it. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not, of course, not going to be able to do either. So, let's see. So, yeah, we are not going to get quite a lot of money out of that one. So there, let's get that trailer. What we actually could was actually sell one of those old case tractors. I don't think that is this one, because this one have not as many hours on the meter as the other one. I think the other one we have been using for seeding does have 35 hours, working hours. Yeah, you didn't see that. I was just driving right out on the road without looking. No good. Could have crashed in traffic. There's really much traffic here, can't you see? I want, of course, to start try to get some more animals, of course. We don't have any yet, I think. So we really need to start try to do something about that. We need to do more missions so we can at least get more money in the bank. Yeah, by the way, bank, let's see, where is that? Yeah, we have 75,000 in loan. So it will give us 95,000 left if we repay it. Yeah, we can wait with that. Oh, I totally forgot. Just make a UE. We have the eggs. We're going to sell the eggs. Let's see. If I remember right, there is a eggs sell point someplace over here. There it is. So here. Yeah, selling point for eggs. So we got, what is it, 28 eggs. Wow. It gave us the whole 239 euros for 28 eggs. What I want to do here, go into the bank and repay our loan. We don't want to have any loan there. Now we have 95,000 left. Let's save. So that's good. Now that's done. So we don't have any loan anymore. That's always a good feeling that you're not in a debt. But probably, if I'm going to use all our money like I'm doing right now, we are. Oh, wait a second. I heard about this place. You can actually play some basketball. How is that going to work? Ah, it was now quite fun. Oh, I'm no good at basketball. I need maybe to aim a little bit higher. Whoa! A three-pointer. Not bad. Can we do more? Oh, this was a really bad ball. Okay, stand here. Let's see. Whoa! We did it again. Not bad for a new beginner. Did he went in? I have no idea. We need to stop playing. We need to work. The harvester is waiting for us. It's costing us money. A hired worker there. We are just playing hoops. There is no good. At least we did get achievement finished. That's not bad. So let's see. Yeah, I was talking about animals. Of course, the easiest animals to have in the beginning is sheeps, because they only need grass and water. We are getting straw right now, but we have actually no place to store it. Yeah, of course we could just store it in a pile, but it doesn't feel like we should just pile it up in a big pile. We could use the hayloft. There is actually a possibility, but I actually don't remember how much the hayloft is costing. We should find that out. So let's see, where is... Yeah, of course he needed to have the pipe in the wrong way there. Yeah, we need to jump out and do that ourselves. Let's just put this one over here. Let's see, you need to open there. Let's get out. There. Turn off the beacons, we don't need them. Oh, we don't want to crash into our tractor there. There. So if we had our old trailer there, we wouldn't even be able to empty the harvester in any way. It was what, 8,000 liters in it, and this one is about 8,500, 9,000, I don't remember exactly. So at least we can do 2.5 harvester tanks in that trailer. Let's see, get this one lined up again so we can keep on working here. There. Jump out. Try to do a good job now. No fooling around. Don't look at your telephone when you're driving. Yeah, hired workers are really hard to find. At least good people. So let's see. We need to pick this up. I'm just going to move this one a little bit, so he's not standing here in the middle of this place here. There. Yeah, we need to take the loading wagon and pick up the straw. We actually don't need to save that straw. We did actually sell all the straw last time too. So let's get into our nice new Valtra. Just gotten 2 hours on him. I actually is enjoying this tractor very much. It is really good for all the jobs you need for the farm. So you could actually buy another one like this one next time, or maybe at least just a little bit bigger, because when the farm get bigger, we get animals and more fields around, then you are going to need a bigger implements, bigger machinery in total. So you should go for the cow edition, if I remember the name right. But we can look at that when the time comes. At least we don't have any loan. That feels really good, if you ask me. It's always good to have no loan. There seems to be a good yield on this field, but we didn't plow that one. The other two we did plow before we seeded them, so we should be getting 100% yield out of them. But this one only 90% because we didn't had plowed it in the beginning. So is the harvester going to be able to go down and turn around before we empty it? That is the big question. I'm mumbling like crazy now, I think. At least it feels like that. So it's not starting to blink the beacons yet. No, it seems to be about half full. But we should get ready with the other one on the trailer to empty him on the way up, so he will not stop again. Try to do many stuff in one go here. Not always easy when you're alone. I really miss courseplay. I really miss it. Could be easy. Use the courseplay now for emptying the harvester. That would be really nice. Yeah. There. So that one is full. So let's get out here and into this one. Yeah, 8,600. So the harvest would have 600 liters left if we had the old one. So we are not going to, don't need to cart back and forward to the silos all the time. So let's see, how much are we going to get now? Whoa, why so sensitive? I noticed that the smallest Massey Ferguson harvester is really sensitive on if you're too close to the header. You'll say that the hired worker is blocked, like exactly what this one is doing. There is something with that models that are making it really sensitive on the header there. I have not seen it on another ones. So let's see. Park this one here. Run over the other one. It's actually quite funny to look at, because the tractor actually looks really small in front of that loading wagon. Let's drive here over to the straw selling point and grass. I think they could have done better job on this fill level on these trailers. They could look more full than they are. It looked like they still could put some 1,000 liters in it. So how much are we going to get for that straw? $1,804. Not bad. That's okay. That's an extra income on that field. So if you are able to do this, have a loading wagon and pick up your straw, even though you're not going to use it, pick it up and sell it. It's money. Not big money, but I mean every 1,000 euros counts actually, I think. Even if you think go to the store and oh, that's wrong, like pallets. I mean, it is this one solid fertilizer big bag for that straw, so it will pay for the fertilizer at least 1 or 2 times. So that is actually good. Then you have the grain is actually just a profit, clean profit of the field. Of course, you have to think you have some diesel cost and seeds and such, but the seeds aren't that expensive as the fertilizer. The fertilizer is more expensive, but it's not going so much fertilizer on the fields when you just go 2 times over with the fertilizer sprayer and then weeder 1 time. So let's see if we can empty that harvester there. Fill this trailer up. Try not to get too close, otherwise he will stop. There. So let's go get that one emptied. And here we have some canola and some soybeans over here. I have heard about that the soybeans aren't really giving a good yield. But I don't know how that is in real life with soybeans myself. So I do remember we harvested field 24. I think it was in the live stream, or maybe not, I don't remember. But that field we did only gotten, what, I think it was 8,000 liters. And that field is bigger than our field 15. So I don't know. We will just see how much we are going to get out of that. We need to be doing something more too, so that this is not going to be so boring. It would be nice to test the saplings, but I don't know. You need quite expensive machinery to cut them down. I don't know how long time they need to grow, so they will be ready to harvest. I have no idea actually. I haven't tested that either. So as I'm saying, there are many things that we need to be testing on this new game 17. Quite a lot of stuff actually, and we haven't scratched the surface yet. I'm trying to test stuff for the series that I have started, how stuff works. That means that I do stuff in that videos and show you mainly how thing works. So I test it, record it, and you can look at it and maybe learn something, or I can learn something from you by your comments or so. So I am no expert on this game. I know few things, or maybe a lot of things, but not everything. Sometimes when I'm looking at other videos, I learn something new by myself. So comments are always welcome, of course. Always nice to hear on other people's opinion about the game, and even they have something to say about how I play. So this field is almost finished, harvested. Oh, yeah, it went totally... Because I can change between vessels on my steering wheel. And I just accidentally touched that button. It's not supposed to happen. If we are going to get, what, 3 full load of straw, it's going to get us close to a little bit over 5,000 euros. Almost getting close to 6,000 actually. And I think that is actually paying for the seed, the diesel, and the fertilizer. And I'm not sure, maybe even the hired worker. So it actually pays off, I think, to sell this straw if you're not going to... If you're only going to plow it down the ground, why don't pick it up and sell it? Maybe not always so fun, I know. But who said the farming is always fun? I haven't heard anybody say that. Sometimes you need to do the dirty work yourself. Yeah. So the harvester is finished, so let's get that one emptied before we can pick up the rest of the straw. So if we just pull this one up here, we can just turn them off. Let's jump over to the harvester. Yeah. I have noticed there is some bug with the harvesters. When you have a hired worker and he is finished with his task, the straw is still pouring out in the back of the harvester. You can see it pouring out, even if the machinery has stopped and the engine is off and everything. And it don't stop until you enter the harvester. I'm not sure if it is with you too, or it is just with me. I have no idea actually. If you're watching, you could actually tell me if it is happening with you too. You have the same problem in this game, the 17. It could be some bug in the game that is causing this problem. This is not a problem. This is just a visual issue, I think, mostly. I don't think it is causing any problems in the actual game, but it doesn't look good. There. So where are we? Here. Let's empty this one, and at least we have gotten all our wheat in storage. Our storage is actually just 100,000 liters each silo, or what do you say, 100,000 wheat, 100,000 barley, 100,000 canola, and so on. So if you want to have more in storage, you actually need to buy extensions. So let's see, empty this one. There. And just drive him in here. Can stand here under the roof. There. I want to show you. You go into placeables, and here you have them. Large silo extension or small silo extension. This one gives you 50,000 liters extra, and this one gives you 100,000 extra. But you can see the price difference. If you have the money, I recommend that you go for 100,000, because if you buy 2 of these, they're going to be more expensive than 1 of these. Just a recommendation. Now I don't want to go to trains. We want to pick the rest up of this straw that we are having laying around here. Wonder if we're going to get this all in one trailer. Let's get into cab view. As I said, I'm really liking this tractor. It's really smooth. Not so big, but it's really powerful for the size of a tractor like this. It's really light in the front, as we have seen with weeder and the fertilizer sprayer. But you can compensate that with just front weights, no problem. And this tractor can have narrow wheels. It's a really good start tractor if you want to buy your first tractor, because you can put them on narrow wheels. I had them on a narrow wheels when I was fertilizing and weeding the fields. And when I'm doing a job like this, I'm just putting the standard wheels on again, because I have the workshop at the farm, and it don't cost me anything extra. It costs you, if you buy the tractor with standard wheels and are going to put the narrow wheels on the first time, it will cost you the price of the wheels. But when you go back and change it again, it will not cost you a dime, because then you already own the tires. So it's actually really nice. I think I already had talked about that before. It's probably the age is taking me, and my memory is terrible. So this field we need to plow, because we didn't do that before. We're not going to be able to put this all in. So now just drive over and get this one emptied and pick up the rest. Maybe shouldn't be driving so fast through this place here. Yeah, and you can actually where do we do that? Let's see. There is something really cool. Yeah, if you are like this, Control B. There. you can go backwards. And you have a steering wheel there. So your forward pedal will be backwards. Actually quite cool. I really like that. I found out, if you have seen the first video they put out, Giants, for this game, if you go into mowers, this mower here and this mower you can put on the one end of this mower, and you put the whole thing on the back of this tractor, and then you turn your steering wheel around and turn your driver around. Then you just go backwards, mowing your grass with everything in one go there. You don't need to have one implement in the front and one in the back. You have everything in the back. Really nice. Something to try, test out. Let's see, we have a little bit left here. No. Why did you do that? Ah, okay. Now I know. Because I had the tractor selected and I have the side control panel. If you press button 4, if you have that, that will change the driving direction on the tractor actually. So you can do that too. You don't need control B, you just press B when you're driving the tractor and have that one selected. That's something new. I learned something new today. So last row here. We really need to do something more. We have been just taking care of our fields all the time, and we are now at episode 4. Need to do something more. There aren't any good grass fields on this map, so I need to put one field into grass when we will get ready to get some animals. What we should do, maybe put this field into grass so we can start make some hay and such, so that will be ready when we get ourselves some cows. But that is actually going to cost us some money, that machinery that we need for that. But we could just buy the smaller stuff. We don't need the big implements for that. Let's just empty this one. So we gotten what, about 6,500, maybe a little bit more, euros for just the straw. So I think we actually paid for everything just with the straw there, for the cost of getting that field ready to harvest. So let's just reverse this in here. Oh, there, get out. So now that is done. This is it for today. Next episode we will try to find something else to do, not just harvesting. These 2 fields there need to be harvested, of course, but we'll try to find something else to do. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, give me a like, or the thumbs up as it's called. If you have anything to add, please give me a comment, don't hesitate. And of course, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.